Cat. Come on. Come on. Hey everyone, this is Pedals at Home. I'm Eric, and today we're going to do a speaker swap on the Fender Toemaster Deluxe Reverb. Let's play around a little bit. Alright, so we're going to swap out the speaker in this today because it's a neodymium Jensen Speaker and it's a little harsh on the high end, and I've already loaded the Celestion Creamback firmware on here for when you go out through the XLR output in the back. So we're going to match it now with the same actual speaker that we're supposed to be modeling. You can actually get that in the cream colored version of this speaker, or sorry, amp. You can get that speaker in this amp, but it's the tan one, and I prefer the classic black panel version of this. So I'm going to swap out the speaker, and you guys can watch me do it, and it should be pretty simple. He said famously before making it a giant disaster. But luckily for us, there's no tubes in the way, there's no other stuff in the way, so we should be able to just take off both of these back panels, unscrew the speaker, take it out, put the new speaker in. Bob's your uncle. So let's see what we can do. Let's cause some damage, or not. Alright, so we're going to take out all of these screws right here. I don't know how long these screws are. So what I'd like to do is try not to strip them. I'm not going to use a drill for this, but depending on the length I might have to. So we'll see. There's that ring clamped into the... Nope, okay. So we are going to put that on there so we don't lose it. And it's going to go in this little bucket right there. We should only have two types of screws that we need to worry about, which is nice. So there's only 8 of these. Actually, I'm going to grab my ratchet screwdriver, I think. I'll be right back. Alright, so it's always a good idea to test the size of your bit before you go diving in. That's perfect. Let's try one. No, that one's perfect. Leave that one alone. Okay. All right. Bottom panel off. I always like to put things down in the orientation that I'm taking them off. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right. Here we are. Positive, negative. All right, positive is white, negative is black. Let's get that off of there. There we go. Let's check the orientation of this thing. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. That's not the way it's going to work. It's going to have to be offset like that because the holes are not lined up properly, so they have to go like that. That's going to drive me bonkers, just for my own neatness. Moment of truth. Beautiful. All right. Let's find those holes. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. I might actually need to get my headlamp for this. So I'm going to get these in, but I'm not going to put them in. There we go. I'm not going to put them in all the way, just in case I need to jiggle it a little bit. I don't know if you heard that pop when I went backwards. That was just lining up the threads on the screw holes to get them to line up properly. Aha, there's always one. Let's see if I can line it up properly. There we go. And that's why you always leave it loose. Alright, let's tighten these bad boys up. Just snug, not crazy tight. You don't want to, you want to squeeze the cork a little bit in between, but not like an insane amount. The true definition of hand tightening. That way you don't strip the screws. There we go. When it slips once, you are good. Perfect. Perfect. All the way around. Okay. All right. I think we're good. That's not going anywhere. I'm pretty sure white was positive. And the black was the negative. Because they're reversed, so it's the opposite now, because this says plus and this says minus. So we're good. Put these panels back on and we're all set. Snug, not super tight. You'll know because you'll feel the resistance and it won't want to go any further. So don't force it. All right. That's that. All right, that's it. We swapped out the speaker. This isn't like a sound test video. This is just a technical way to show you on the Tone Master version how to remove the speaker and replace it with something else. Also, a lot of people don't want to be judged on the fact that they have a Tone Master Deluxe Reverb, so I've seen people take the logo off the front over here, and I'm not really sure why you'd want to do that. It's not that big of a deal. I've never really been a tube snob with any of this stuff, to be honest. In fact, I don't think I've ever actually owned a tube or valve amplifier before that was for guitar. I had one for my record player. That was pretty awesome. I think it's back at my parents' house in the attic someplace. But other than that, I think it's a pretty solid amp. And I'm a huge fan of this one. I mean, if you treat it well, the thing will last you forever. That's it. Hope you guys are doing all right. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Pedals at Home. I'm Eric, and this was the Fender Tone Master Deluxe Reverb Speaker Swap. Have a good one, everybody. And remember, keep it down. The kids are sleeping. All right, let's get you back out in the garage.